Assalamu alaikum. Today on Nuran Academy, we discuss quantum computing and the Muslim frontier of knowledge. If you benefit, please support by subscribing and sharing as a sadaqah.
All right, let's begin by exploring a concept that really challenges our basic understanding of how the universe works. For centuries, we've operated with a set of rules that seemed pretty solid, absolute, even. But what if those rules are just one small part of a much bigger, much stranger picture? That's the huge question we're starting with today.
It's this idea that certainty, well, it might just be an illusion. Imagine a reality where things aren't just one way or another, but exist in all possible states at the exact same time. This is the bedrock of quantum mechanics, and it's completely flipping classical logic on its head.
And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi concept. This is a technology that's being built as we speak, and it's going to redefine everything, from intelligence and security to our very understanding of life itself.
So what's really amazing is how these machines actually operate. They're not just faster versions of the computers we have now. No, they think differently. They compute in a way that actually mirrors the hidden fabric of the universe. The whole secret, the giant leap forward, is the difference between a classical bit and a quantum bit, or what's called a qubit. Your laptop's bit is like a light switch, right? It's either on or off, a 0 or a 1. But a qubit can be both on and off, a 0 and a 1, all at the same time.
This incredible property is called superposition, and because of it, quantum computers can chew through a massive number of possibilities all at once. Every single qubit you add doesn't just add power, it grows it exponentially. We're talking about solving problems that would take our best supercomputers thousands, maybe millions of years to even attempt.
And this is why it matters so much. The stakes are huge. We're talking about a technology that could shatter the digital security our entire world is built on. But at the same time, it could hold the keys to creating new life-saving medicines or tackling huge problems like climate change. We're basically learning how to compute like the universe itself. Now let's take a step back and see how this revolutionary, kind of strange science actually connects deeply with timeless principles right from our own Islamic tradition. The Quran tells us that everything in creation is made with a perfect, precise measure. And what does quantum physics reveal? In its own language, the very same truth. A universe of incredible order, just hidden beneath these layers of probability and what looks like uncertainty.
And this is such a critical point for us. This pursuit of knowledge, of ilm, it's not just about collecting facts. It's a sacred duty. When you pair that with deep reflection or tafakkur, it's not a challenge to your faith. It becomes an act of faith. It's a way of actually witnessing the Creator's magnificent design.
So, when you think about it, science itself can be a form of worship. Every new pattern we uncover, every mystery we solve, it isn't just a trophy for human intellect. It's a chance to show profound gratitude for the amazing reality we've been allowed to see.
And this drive, this need to question and explore and understand, it's not something new for us. It's not foreign to the Muslim world at all. In fact, it's a return to the proud intellectual legacy that once led the entire world.
Think about the giants of our intellectual history. Scholars like Ibn al-Haytham, whose rigorous work in optics really laid the groundwork for the modern scientific method. They got it. They understood that faith gives you a moral compass for your search, but it never, ever puts a limit on it. They believe that truth has nothing to fear from investigation. That is the mindset that is our inheritance.
But as we reclaim this legacy, as we stand on the edge of this new quantum frontier, we have to recognize that with this kind of immense power comes an equally immense responsibility. We have to ask the hard questions. What happens when this technology can break every password, expose every bank account, and unlock every government secret? In a world like that, what ethical framework is there to protect the vulnerable?
And what about control? This technology takes massive resources, which means it'll probably be concentrated in the hands of a very few. So who's going to make sure this incredible knowledge is used to benefit everyone, and not just a select, powerful few?
And this might be the most urgent question of all. What happens when our ability to build things outpaces our wisdom to guide them? History has shown us time and time again, it's the innocent who end up paying the heaviest price.
Thankfully, Islam gives us a powerful framework for these exact challenges. It's the concept of amana, or sacred trust. This principle teaches us that everything we have, our minds, our resources, our knowledge, our power, it's not really ours.
It's a trust, a responsibility given to us by Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be used with justice for the good of all creation.
So where does that leave us? Today, right now, what does this all mean for the students, the engineers, the thinkers, the leaders of our global Muslim community?
The message here is crystal clear. We can't afford to be just consumers of this new technology. We have to be masters of it. We need to be deeply faithful and deeply intelligent, shaping how it develops with the moral clarity of our tradition. The Ummah cannot be late to the future.
The future, it isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you build. It's being written at this very moment in labs and universities around the world. Our ancestors used their knowledge, guided by their faith, to shape their world. So we leave you with this question. What will you build now?
Presented and created by Neuron Studio.